Next week, we always say it's the best 7 days in September. The Tuscarawas County Fair is here once again. And here with us this morning is one of our Fair Board members, Jackie Peters, joins us this morning. Hey, Jackie, how are you?
I'm good. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming in. And, of course, the name Peters, very well known in this area, but, of course, here on this radio station as well. You are related to Mel.
I am married to Mel's son, number 5. I'm married to Kurt.
That's great. That's great. So you guys have we were talking sports off the air here, very deep roots in the sports in the community, but you've changed hats for the next couple of weeks here. You are a Fair Board member, and it's that time again.
It is that time of year. We've put 11 months and 11 and a half months into getting ready for
a 1 week time frame.
For a 1.5 week. Yeah. Well, actually, it's been about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We've all been at the fairgrounds almost every night, setting up buildings, getting the electric run, getting everything cleaned up, getting ready for this week coming. So we're about ready to go.
We always talk about how we are so proud of our fairgrounds in our county, because if you've been to some fairs around the state, and you'll notice right away that the fairgrounds are not nearly as nice as what we have, and I'm talking about the paved walkways. The buildings are all in great condition, and I think that's a real feather in the cap of all of the Fair Board members and everybody involved with the fair.
It takes a lot of work. I mean, we're there in the off season. The maintenance and the groundskeeping there's always something to do. So we've heard many times that one of our biggest assets is the trees on the fairgrounds. It provides the shade during the summer with the farmers market. It's just a really great fairgrounds, and I'm very fortunate to be a part of the board here.
And not only that, but I mean, we think about the fair happening for a 1 week in September, but the fairgrounds are utilized. I can think of so many events throughout the year. You got the hospice event over there, the yard sale. You've got the steam show. You've got something, the farmers market. There is just something happening almost weekly at the fairgrounds. So it's a busy location.
It is, and we have the Clover Cafe, which is greatly usable by many. And it's really reasonable to rent it out. You've got heated and it's air conditioned, and so it's always available. The buildings are able to be rented all year long.
Yeah, very, very nice fairgrounds. So we're very proud of that. Come over and support the 4-H, which is the base of the entire fair. I mean, this is to get the kids, up and running, and they work so hard getting these projects ready for the fair every year. So we definitely encourage everybody to come out and support them on the auctions that we do. I believe it's always Thursday is the big auction day.
The big auction, is Thursday. It starts at 4 o'clock with the hog sale, and then at 5 o'clock the dairy steer, and the sheep sale.
And this goes well into the
night.
Hours,
we've got a large number of students enrolled in 4-H in the projects again this year, and then we have the dairy sale as well. It's hugely supported too. So the kids put so much time and effort into these projects, and 4-H is deep in our heart. Both of our boys showed hogs and steers in 4-H, and I know the amount of time, not just as a 4-H member, but as a family, that we put into these projects and getting ready to show.
Definitely come support these kids. I know a lot of them I've talked to over the years. They rely on the money at these auctions. A lot of it funds college and some post-school careers. So you're helping out a good cause when you buy the animals at the fair. We're talking with Jackie Peters, one of our Fair Board members. How many Fair Board members do we have, Jackie?
We have 12 of us total.
Okay, and all 12 of you have your different areas that you focus on, and everybody does their job like a well-oiled machine. So it's one of those jobs where you don't get a lot of thanks for what you do behind the scenes, but we really do appreciate all of the Fair Board members do. And I know personally Doug Wills has been a Fair Board member for, as long as I can remember, I think. And so it's people like that make this whole thing tick.
Well, and we are volunteers. We're just like the 4-H. We're volunteers, and we put a lot of our heart and soul into this fairgrounds, and it means a lot to us, or else we wouldn't be where we are and doing what we do.
I don't think people realize that there's a lot of maintenance and a lot of money that goes in to keeping the fairgrounds what it is. We say how great it is with the paved walkways and all of the beautiful buildings, but it costs a lot of money. So, and I've heard a lot of people talking this week about, wait a minute, there's no musical entertainment this year. That's a very pricey event to hire these big name stars to come in and perform. And example being, last year you guys lost quite a bit of money because it wasn't a sellout. So, I want to let everybody know that you guys are working hard to bring in top quality entertainment. But as far as the musical side goes, it's almost become out of your price range to bring these acts to the county with competition from, say, the Performing Arts Center and other venues.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the concert, not having it this year, it bothered us as well. It was something we really wanted to do, but the overall cost, when you look at what it costs us to get the entertainment there, the stage, the sound, it's a really pricey investment for one night that, if we don't make a good return, we're in some trouble.
And I remember a situation several years ago when it was a torrential downpour. The artist pulled in. It was downpour the entire day. They were not able to get off their bus and perform, and thus you still had to hand them the check. And that is something that is, people don't realize that that's a huge expense that the Fair Board cannot absorb. So you've got to watch every dollar. And I'm excited about the entertainment that you have this year. You've replaced the musical act with a rodeo this year.
We've got a rodeo.
People are going to love this.
We did a Facebook poll and asked people kind of what they wanted to see in some things. And back to a cost for just a minute. Every event that goes on in the grandstands, we have to pay for.
Right.
They don't just say, hey,
yeah,
can we
we'll
come to your fair?
Yeah,
we have to pay for them to be there. So, the rodeo is something that was asked a lot. When are you going to bring it back? So we brought it back. So, that's Wednesday night this year. And that happens to be Senior Citizen Day. So senior citizens get in for $1 if they're 65 and older.
Okay.
So you can come in for $1. You can buy a ticket for the grandstand for $5 and come in and sit and watch a great rodeo. And the great thing about that rodeo, there's a lot of local contestants that will be participating. So, it might be your next door neighbor. It might be somebody that used to show at the fair that you used to watch. So they now get to go in the grandstand.
So that's Wednesday. We hope everybody comes out and supports the rodeo. And I know there was a lot of buzz when it was here a few years ago, and people just loved it. So I think that's a great fit. We have something just about every night, though, beginning with Monday. It's motocross, correct?
Well, I'm gonna tell you that you're not correct.
I'm incorrect.
Sunday. We start Sunday. Now I'll tell you what Sunday is. Sunday at 6:30 is a really big event for us. That's at 6:30 is the Junior Fair King and Queen crowning. That kind of opens up the fair week. So and then the plate auction that begins at 7:00. So we have plates that we auction. I believe we do 12 of them. I think.
Okay.
The last plate, the money goes back to the Queen Fund, and that helps her travel.
Awesome.
I can say Michaela is our queen this year. Michaela has traveled to 75 county and independent fairs in Tuscarawas County. She's been all over the state representing Tuscarawas County.
Right.
So we're really proud of the job that she's done. So we get to crown a new queen.
Yeah.
And we had 2 contestants running for king this year. So we have a new young man that'll be crowned king as well. So
okay,
so
that
this
starts
again,
at
6:30.
6:30 on Sunday. Sunday. So come out.
And it's free. You can come on in, check out the crowning, support these kids that night too.
Very good. Thank you for pointing that out. So Sunday we get underway, and then Monday we kick in with the regular weekly run, and that includes the motocross Monday evening.
Motocross is on Monday, and it's Veterans Day. So veterans are free with their admission with their valid military ID. So then Tuesday, we've got the Bandorama. So we're really excited that we were able to bring that back again this year. We're hoping that the word spread and the attendance this year is even better than it was last year.
And again, want to mention the motocross and the Bandorama are free. You don't have to pay to come into the grandstand to watch those events, just your admission to get in. Then on Wednesday, it's the rodeo back, and there is a small fee to come in to see the rodeo.
Just $5.
Yeah.
And tickets are on sale now. You can stop in the office. You can pick up a phone and call the girls at the office. You can get your tickets there, or we'll have tickets available the night of the event.
And we're going to do a contest on our Facebook page, so we'll have some to win as well. And then Thursday, we have
The Lumberjack Show.
Awesome.
Something new, something different we thought might be kind of fun. And that's on Family Day. So there's discounted rides, discounted admission. And so you can come in for Family Day, watch the Lumberjack Show,
Okay.
and it's free.
Awesome. Friday night, you're going to hear the what's going on at the fair because they make a lot of noise.
A lot of noise. OSTPA sanctioned truck and tractor pull begins at 7 o'clock. $5 ticket at the grandstand. Again, you can pick those up in the office.
Okay, and then we've got the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, with always a lot of fun at the fair.
Saturday, Monster Truck Show. Something we
Wow.
haven't had for a while. We decided to give it a try again. It's $5.
Nice.
Great truck show. I guess they travel around a lot of the county fairs, and we've had really good response. So that'll be something interesting. And then Sunday, we
It's always
finish
the
out the
tradition.
week. Traditional, 7:30, Demolition Derby.
Awesome. And that's just the entertainment going on in the grandstand. We've got all the other stuff that is the fair. You've got the exhibits, you've got the 4-H, you've got the incredible food, and it's just a fun week.
It is a great week. And I always like to tell people, you can't just have the fair with the 4-H side, and you can't just have the fair with the carnival side. It
All
takes
goes
both
together.
together to make our fair successful. So,
Yeah.
we're hoping for great weather. Mm-hmm. Fingers crossed.
We're getting the rain out of the way this week, and we're looking for a perfect week next week. So.
That would be great.
All right. Jackie Peters, thank you for sharing all the info that is the fair, and we wish you a successful run starting Sunday, not Monday. Sunday. All right. Jackie Peters, thanks, and have a great run.
Thank you. We appreciate the time.